So now that we have addressed getting the seams to meet up and keeping nice points, the next thing we need to address is the bulk. So when you have a pinwheel, you'll feel a hard knot right here where all 8 of those intersections meet up. And so you need to decide, how do you want to press this cross-section seam? And I do at times like to press the cross-section seam open. And the problem with that would be that if you really, really want to nest your seams, that open seam is a little trickier to nest. It's not impossible, but it's a little trickier to nest. It does solve the bulk though. And if you wanted to press to the side, well, which side do you pick? If you press, say I press to this side, well, I have it going towards the dark side right here, but over here, I have it going towards the lighter side. And another thing that would do, pressing to the side, would make it so that if I were to sew this to another pinwheel, which I will do when we put this quilt top together, you'll have only be able to turn it a certain way to get those to match up. And you also haven't done anything about the bulk of this little hard knot that you have right here in the center where they meet up. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to spin those seams. So what that means, the first thing you're going to do is you are going to get your seam ripper and you're going to remove some stitches. So we've got our stitch line right here where we sewed this cross-section seam together. And we're going to go above that stitch line, so into the seam allowance, and I'm just going to remove a few stitches. Just a few. You don't want to go down past this stitch line, and you'll get them out here too. So now with those stitches removed, I can pull this seam apart. So I'm going to push this side of the seam towards this darker fabric and this side of the seam towards this darker fabric. And when you pull that apart, you're going to end up with another mini pinwheel. I think it kind of looks like a flower, but you're going to end up with that right here. And then you'll go to your iron and you're going to press that seam down. And that is going to take care of that bulk. And that's, you know, kind of reduce that hard knot that you have right there where all 8 of those seams are meeting up.